Greetings from Precious Blood Renewal Center in Liberty, Missouri. I'm Father Timothy, and it's my privilege to welcome you during this Easter season. As we journeyed through Lent, I shared with you the creation of the purple Lenten banner. Today, I would like to share with you the creation of our Easter banner. In choosing a pattern, I wanted to stay connected with the cross. I have seen various Easter cross banners. Some designs have been a stained glass style with various bright colors. Others have been a cross with shards of colors like rays emanating from the center of the cross. This particular pattern with various color combinations caught my eye. One color combo I found that I really liked was in shades of blue with a blue floral print as the main cross. As much as I liked that design, I realized it was not the right colors for our chapel. As I dug through my stash, I called upon my family to help me decide the colors. I laid all the pieces of fabric on the floor, and we slowly eliminated a few to finally come to this color palette. The browns and greens, along with the swirls, speak of the majesty of the cross and the Easter season. This banner now hangs in our chapel for the Easter season, and various people have commented on it. I appreciate and cherish what people have shared. To me, it is a piece of living art that we all see a bit differently. This banner not only fulfills a need, something to fill a space and to decorate with, but also something that provides meaning and a way to meditate on the Easter season. Even for me, each time as I walk into the chapel, I see something different in it. Maybe it is because I have stepped away from the creation of it and see it as is. Or maybe because I'm thinking of all the reflections people have shared with me. Whatever the reason, it is something that speaks to us in various ways. In creating this banner, I first made a practice run to reacquaint myself with the log cabin design, and also to verify I had the right measurements. As I finished the two top squares, I pieced together the top half with the upright of the cross and the cross arm of the cross. It all looked good, and the measurements seemed correct, so I decided to start on the final project. I was taking my time and being careful to get everything just right so that all the seams would match up. I finished the top half and assembled it just like I did for the practice run. It all seemed to be going great until I finished the bottom two squares and decided it was time to piece it together. It was then that I discovered that I had miscounted and shorted myself around. At that point, it was either get out the seam ripper and tear apart the top half, or be creative and finish it out. I had already had to rip apart between the browns and the greens that slick fabric. That slick fabric is not very forgiving, and I found it shredding and unraveling. And I knew there would probably be nothing left of it if I tried to rip it apart. So that was no longer an option. I had to be creative and finish it out. A good quilting friend of mine reminded me not to worry about it because I would be the only one who would know it. As the banner is now displayed in our chapel, different people have shared with me what they see in the banner, and so I would like to share some of their thoughts. In making quilts, there is the process of piecing together the top layer with the design and then sandwiching it together to be quilted. Someone commented about the beauty of the top piece, but if you look at the back, it may not be as neat. From the back side, we may not always be able to make out what the design is. Since this banner is not yet quilted, it is still a work in progress. As it will be quilted, we will no longer be able to see the back of the top side. Rather, we will see the backing. If the quilting is done properly, all that we should see is the lines of stitching that somewhat traces the original design on the front. The ugliness of the piecework is sandwiched inside with a layer of batting. A layer of batting that gives some strength, support, and weight so that the banner hangs a bit flatter. The comment was made about our own lives, of all the work that happens behind the scenes to make something beautiful come from within. This banner is somewhat unique. The backside isn't as bad, but with all the stray threads and some of the edging, it's not as neat as a backing will be. Another person shared with me her thoughts and reflections. Oh, I really like that. The cross seems to come right to you as you behold it, as if saying, see, it is accomplished. She continued her comment speaking about the color choices and the background. To me, it speaks of the cross that is not just some stationary object. It has become something so much more. During Lent, I had the opportunity to join the students of St. Francis Xavier in St. Joseph, Missouri, for an all-school retreat, focusing on the school theme of becoming saints. We talked about the saints and what it means for us today. Each student had the opportunity to choose his or her favorite saint and write that saint's name on a heart that we attached to the cross. The cross we used was the same cross we used for the very first retreat almost 20 years ago when I was first stationed at St. Francis. That first retreat was on the Stations of the Cross, and each student was given a nail to nail into the wood of the cross. Those nails are still present in that wood. This year, our hearts covered up those nails. As all of those hearts were attached and all those nails were covered up, it spoke to me of our hearts of memories and our cross of challenges. Our challenges and our memories are part of who we are. The crosses we face lead us to those hearts of memories as we face each cross in our lives. The memories help us by giving us strength that God will be with us always as we face those challenges. This Easter cross speaks to me of the challenges we face and all the work behind the scenes to bring about something of goodness. Even the messiness of our lives can produce something beautiful. As the crosses of our lives fade, we are left with the memories and the stories. We hold those memories so that the next time we face our crosses, we have the stories to strengthen and encourage us and remind us we are not alone. God walks with us. We celebrate the newness of life in the resurrected Jesus. Thank you for joining me today as I share this Easter banner and what it means to me. Feel free to stop by our chapel if ever in the area and spend some time in prayer. I would love to hear what you see in this banner, or what memories it stirs, or what it means to you this Easter season. May the Spirit of the risen Lord continue to inspire and give us hope and strength to face the challenges of life and share in our heart of memories. Until next time, may God's peace be with you.